people do not heal well in environments where they must stay emotionally alert. They heal where they feel safe enough to soften. And many homes underestimate this deeply. They focus on solving problems quickly. But healing is not only about solutions, it's about the safety of the nervous system. Because emotionally overwhelmed people cannot fully relax in emotionally tensed environments. And our children also cannot settle emotionally where they constantly feel uncertain. Adults cannot reconnect emotionally where they constantly feel guarded. And homes cannot heal peacefully if everyone still feels emotionally unsafe inside of them. Healing begins when the environment stops feeling emotionally threatening. Hello and welcome. Welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. To returning subscribers, you're most welcome. You know that we love you here. I am Akinlade-Ogaji and the founder of the Zen Concept. On this channel, we talk about hygiene, we talk about parenting, rest, family wellness, marriage. Most importantly, we talk about the daily systems that shape our emotional well-being. And today, we are talking about one of the most important truths about healing homes. As we are gradually going to the end of this month, let's talk about why safety changed people slowly. The nervous system is always observing our environment. It's asking questions like, am I safe here? When the body does not feel safe, it becomes protective. It becomes emotionally alert. It becomes defensive, cautious. And this is why emotionally overwhelmed people often struggle to connect peacefully. It's not actually because they don't care. It's because their body is still protecting them emotionally. The brain is wired to protect us. So, the brain is going to tell your body, you're not safe yet though, don't relax. So, the body is protecting them emotionally. Now, from a public health perspective, the long-term emotional tension affects regulation so deeply. The stress hormones remain highly elevated. Emotional exhaustion also increases, patience reduces, and healings slow down. Why? Because the body heals better when it no longer feels emotionally threatened constantly. So if the body feels emotionally threatened constantly, then the body cannot heal. Let's see how safe homes feel different. There are a lot of emotionally safe homes. Yes, and I'm building one. Safe homes are not perfect homes though. They still experience the usual misunderstandings, there's still adjustments, there's the human emotion. But emotionally safe homes feels different when people are not constantly working carefully. You get? So they're not constantly checking their steps. When children are not emotionally brazen all the time, they're not guarded. They're not looking like, oh, what's going to happen next if I do this? They're already having conversations and it feels softer. Mistakes feel survivable. So a child or a partner knows that if I make mistake, yes, we'll just have conversations around it, we'll provide solutions, we'll talk about it, and everything will still be fine. That is emotionally safe, where the atmosphere allows breathing emotionally. Over the time, what happens to the body? This nervous system slowly relaxes because safety is not built in one big moment. It is built through repeated calm experiences. So when the body is used to this calm repeated experiences, the nervous system now understands that, oh yes, oh yeah, let's calm down. When our body understands gentle communication, is used to the predictable routines, the emotional steadiness, and consistency will now slowly teaches our body, hey, buddy, you no longer need to stay guarded. You no longer need to be alert. You're safe. That is what happens in the emotionally safe homes. Healing happens slowly. Please, every family that is emotionally rebuilding, you need to remember this deeply. Slow healing is still healing. No? Healing does not happen at your fingertips. It doesn't happen in one day. How do you even want it to happen in one day? Don't forget that things have happened to you for over maybe 30 years of your life. And then you just understood it and you got to be aware of it. And then you started the healing journey. That's why healing is a journey. So slow healing is still healing. Many homes become discouraged because it takes time to emotionally rebuild. Trust returns slowly. Comfort returns slowly. Emotional openness returns slowly. It is normal, especially in blended families. Because there's already an emotional history, don't forget, that already exists. So it is normal for these things to come back slowly, gradually. Because healing environments work gradually. That's where the body now watches for consistency repeatedly. So your body is trying to understand, okay, is this thing that I did today now? Is it the same thing that I'm going to do tomorrow? Was that the same thing I did yesterday? It's not working based on promises. It's not working based on pressure. It's on repeated emotional safety. Then, over the time, of course, the atmosphere of the home now changes. People will begin to soften up, loosen up. Then, communication now improves naturally, following all the ways and the channels of communication. Because there is a how to talk, where to talk, when to talk, all these things about communication. It will now start to improve naturally because everybody already now feels safe one way or the other. The home begins to feel emotionally lighter. This is not because their past just disappeared though. The past does not disappear. But the nervous system does not feel trapped inside constantly again. So your nervous system is relaxed. It's now like, okay, let's wait. Let's see. This is happening. Okay, it happened yesterday. Oh yes, I can be okay. I am safe, And so it constantly does not need to feel trapped again. It now feels relaxed. Don't forget that we emphasize on how the things that we do daily affect all these things. So here we're going to make it practical. Healing is supported by our environment. What our body experiences daily matters deeply. Our calm evenings. Last week we talked about the evening routines so deeply. Please, if you have not seen that video, go on our channel and look for it. Comfortable sleep spaces, soft routines, predictable emotional tone. They are not small things though, but they look very small. So even the homes that are not blended, they miss out on all of these things. So you see why we say our channel is encompassing. It's a whole community for family wellness, because it's not even only in blended families that experience this. Even in families that are not blended, they take these things with levity. They don't give it attention. And when you don't give these things attention, things can slowly crawling to disrupt the healing, the things that happens in the home. This repeated experiences communicate emotional safety physically. Like we say, emotional safety is physical. Yes. So what surrounds our family daily affect the emotional regulation quietly. And healing homes need repeated softness consistently. This month I already want us that our consistency is what is going to bring us to that point, that A game that we're looking towards. So this month, it is the repeated softness consistently that heals our home. Because safety is experienced through the body first, before the emotions will now fully trust it. The body has to experience it first. If your body is not experiencing safety, your emotions cannot trust it fully. There's no two way about it. So as I close, if your home is still rebuilding emotionally, please remember this gently. Healing does not always look dramatic. Sometimes healing looks like less tension, softer conversations, more emotional breathing room. People slowly relaxing again, so people can now relax. People can now talk openly. People can now express their emotions. People can now be able to say some things when they are hurt, These things matter deeply. Reason is because emotionally safe homes help emotionally tired people to heal gradually. Not perfectly, there's no perfection here because it's a journey, not a destination. So, emotionally safe homes help emotionally tired people to heal gradually. Consistently, they will start healing. And that is when you can now calmly say, oh yes, I have a safe home, I have a healed family. Have you enjoyed this conversation so far this month? Please share it with the family that is navigating blended home or rebuilding emotionally, or someone that is even just trying to create a safer home environment. Because home heals slowly only when the people inside it feel safe enough to soften inside them. Let me take that again. Homes heal slowly when people feel safe enough to soften inside them. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you go, please remember to share this, subscribe to our channel, tell us how this video has made you feel. Tell us what's one thing that you picked away in this video this week. Remember to click the notification bell and share, like our videos. I am yours truly, Juliana Akinlade-Ogaji, and the founder of Depths in Content. Until I see you next week again, stay tuned. Remember, homes heal slowly when people feel safe enough to soften inside of them. Let's keep building homes that heal. Bye.